Hey guys, Aquatic Bobs. So today was quite the day. I shipped out about 30 coral, I believe. I know it doesn't look like it, but some of these empty patches on the sand bed here. And oh, there's not really any room in the frag rack. Oh, there you can see like one or two spots. Oh, and then there's a couple over here. But yeah, anyways, so I got some new Acropora, some nice ones. And there's a sneak peek for what it's worth before I zoom in. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so today is Monday, and usually Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays, are my shipping days. And the reason why is because sometimes Monday shipping in the United States can be difficult because a lot of carriers are playing catch up from the weekend. But most of the time it works out pretty well. And but yeah, later in the week, if there's a delay or something, you never want to risk the package getting into the weekend, because the chances of it being delivered on a Saturday are much less likely. I know in some of the bigger cities out there now, they're doing Saturday deliveries even for regular ground and whatever, but I just don't want to risk it. So Wednesday is my cutoff for shipping. I don't ship anything later in the week than Wednesday. And people are really understanding of that. So I appreciate everyone who's bought coral from me over the weekend and the last week. It's really been a successful week, and this was kind of a little treat surprise to myself, just getting a couple of nice Acropora here. Got some nice discounts too. So the one kind of right in the middle of the screen is the Matt V Midnight Madness. Boy, if you look it up online, the picture that's on SBB Corals, I know that's like an exceptional grower of acros there. But it's to me, it could possibly be one of the most beautiful Acropora I'd ever seen. So I went ahead and grabbed a cheap stick of it. Hopefully genetically this stick is a good strain too. So here's one of the most popular ones and highest sought after in the hobby as of late. It's the Top Shelf Aquatics Rocky Balboa. This thing is just beautiful, very beautiful. Yes, it really does look like that. I think it lost some of its red in shipping too. I was kind of like, wow. But yeah, very, very beautiful. And then this one, some I'd never even heard of before, the Top Shelf Aquatics Sour Twist Malaysia. Very beautiful. Very cool. Sometimes it looks yellow depending on the way the lights, how much white light is in it, and sometimes it's green. But yeah, and then the polyps are like a bright blue, kind of. You can almost see through them, blue. Very pretty. Anyways, CB Magic Stick to the left of that, Rainbow Millie with no polyp extension, the Walt Disney collection here. Another Walt Disney, another one I haven't named in the back. Jesus Acro in the back. Up front here, I have no idea what this thing is. I believe someone helped me name this one Kryptonite, or at least very similar to it. A very fast grower, like a weed. Voodoo Magic in the back, another Walt Disney. Dan Aykroyd, another Walt Disney. Carolina Reaper from my dad's tank. It turned completely green, and then here's a Carolina Reaper next to it, also from my dad's tank, but has been in my tank for a few weeks now. It's starting to get a lot of that red back in it. Here is Eclectus mushroom. Sorry, had to think about it for a second. Yeah, that's an Eclectus mushroom that I had fragged, and I tried to get just a sliver of green in it. But it's almost undetectable, so I'm hoping once it gets bigger it'll be more visible. But no, it just turned out to be a nice red mushroom. It's still kind of cool though. Very, I like it. I personally love this mushroom, and I don't think I'd even really sell it. So some nice blastos. Then we're getting into a little chalice area here. Jelly bean, that's what it was. Sorry for the delay. Nice little jelly bean chalice up front, and then my Miami. And then you can't really tell, this frag almost died. Let me see if I can grab my... This is the Iron Man Blastomusa. Doesn't look like much of it anymore, but it is. Then we got a couple of torches here. I think those are dragon souls that I rescued from the tank up at my dad's house, and a bunch of hammers going to the back of the tank here. This is a very unique hammer. It's like a mix of a gold and Rasta hammer. And then this one back here, very pretty as well. Let's see if I can... That might not help very much, but yeah, that's it's got like these dark green patches in it. I don't know if we're really gonna be able to tell, but yeah, it's got these dark green patches in it that are really pretty. Here's a big old eclectus mushroom. Spotlight. Probably too bright. Yeah, these suckers, man. People love these things right now. Look at the pattern in that. I can't even believe it. There's a little baby one. Echinata. Some type of stylo. Really pretty bower banky. I don't know if this light is helping or making things worse, but Acanthophilia. What's this guy here? Ghani. Some type of Ghani from Worldwide Corals. Paid a lot for a little frag of it. Still like it. Let's see. Where are we making our way to here? Sorry, I had to put the flashlight down. Yeah, I guess this is just going to be a video talking about the corals that I have. So, the camera just doesn't pick up the greatness of the bubble yum. Maybe this is a little bit better angle. But the bubble yum is so beautiful. It's so pretty, and the colors that are coming on it. There, maybe that's helpful a little bit. Yeah, somewhat. Aqua SD Zenith Acro. Here's the Walt Disney. Oh my gosh, is this thing amazing. You saw the frags on the frag rack there. I'm selling them about $100. Some of the larger chunks, maybe like 125, but then this colony guy right here, I'm selling for 300. Very healthy. Here's like a 4-stick dance party. Here's a cherry bomb. Nice haymaker. There's a bubble yum for you. The camera doesn't do the justice. I'm sorry. It doesn't do it. Here's another bubble yum. There's a focus. And we got one in the back as well. Another bubble. I don't know if that helps, but yeah, some nice ones there. This thing's ridiculous. Rainbow Millie. Oh, okay, let's get to it here. This one I just cut today. This is a circus freak. And then we got the cherry bomb, and this is a smorgasbord of 3 different acros. I think it's a Dan Aykroyd, Carolina Reaper, and the Fuzz, I think. I don't know. I got creative to see what would happen, and so far they're all behaving themselves, actually. They're not fighting or anything. And here's a Digi Dance Party. Wet Thumbs Bubblegum Digis. Some cool zoanthids behind it. And we just got a smorgasbord of beautiful, beautiful eclectus mushrooms. Let's see if you can see in that crack there, there's 4 mushrooms down there. You probably aren't even going to be able to see them all. And now the fish is in the way. But they are down there. Yeah, you can't see from that angle either. Same thing happened up here. You can't really see that down there either, but I'll have to take my word for it. And then we got the OG back here. There he is. Hello, Mr. OG Bounce. Hidden gem down here. Sugar Daddy Ghanies. Boy, this video has really turned into just be kind of like some eye candy with names, right? I guess a lot of you guys have been asking for this for a while, so a couple of nice A-cans. This one I just saved from my dad's house. It's puffy, but then I did frag the Grandmaster cracks. It's funny when you say it like that, the master cracks. Hermie the Hermit. Little Shop of Horrors struggling in my tank as they always do. I heard that I'm not the only one. I hear they melt on a lot of other people as well. Just don't know what it is, but I did a ton of fragging over the last 3 or 4 days. You can see that's kind of looking pretty. Some chalice there. This guy got hit with too much light. I had to move him out. This was sold to me as a Holy Grail hammer. I don't really see that, but there's a hammer I rescued. Nice Duncan. Beautiful bloodsucker colony. Just some more cool shrooms up here. Let's see if we can catch the green in this guy. Maybe a little bit. The larger jawbreaker, the one in the front, right above the mouth, there's like a green and red patch starting to come through. Very beautiful. Pink boobies. Super beautiful chalice. I think it's like the OG mummy eye chalice mixed with bubble gum. Kind of a cool split, huh? Yeah, I did that one. Very, at least I'm thinking those are the names, but yeah, so let's just go through a few acros here. You can see more of the same zoanthids over there. We do have some purple monsters up here. Bob Marley's, some more mushrooms. Then I do want to show you guys the sump too, so stay tuned. I know we're 15 minutes in, but I hope this has been a good 15 minutes. Let's see if that helps at all. It's all going to be changed in the editing anyways. I'm just changing the shutter speed to adjust some of the light. What's this one again? Fruity Pebbles, Acropora. Cherry Bomb. Carolina Reaper. Bill Murray. A little Dan Aykroyd action behind it. And then way in the back, Voodoo Magic. That one in the back that looks like kind of nothing. It was sold from Unique Corals as Acro with Potential. I paid $200 for like a 1/2-inch frag. Took a chance. It's not doing the greatest. I don't know if it was maricultured or something, and then I got it in my tank and it just kind of got scared and hasn't done much since, but alright, and here we are, the holy moly circus freak acro. This thing's been a talk lately, that's for sure. I don't know if that was helpful at all or not, but yeah, really pretty coral. And we got our haymaker, Boy, these look so much different from the top down. It's hard to see it in the side, but the polyps are starting to turn orange and yellow on the front half. In the back half, the polyps, you can see those pretty easy, are green, but they're getting pink bases. This has turned out to be a very, very beautiful coral. Very beautiful. I wish the camera would do some more of these justice. Yeah, this is the Acrolandia. Sorry, this one had no name. It was just sold as a rainbow tenuis from Unique Corals. So I might have to pick a name. Might have to cherry pick a name for that guy. There's too many rainbow acros already that are all different. And here is the BK Chem. Am I saying that right? Or BK Chem? Fruit Loops. And oh yeah, let us not forget the Miss Piggy back there. Miss Piggy really is beautiful. Beautiful lady. We got our star polyps on the back glass, kind of going in for the night. We got our fish. But here's the sugar daddy colony. Some cloves that I just moved to my tank. Starting to open up a little bit. Yeah, holy man. We've gone through a lot. These are, people don't seem to like these very much, but I really do kind of have an eye for them. If I can get it to focus even. It's a bounce, the Mardi Gras bounce. So I think they're pretty cool. There's that acan again. All right, and then for this part, I'm going to try to get underneath the tank, and this will kind of just be the end of the video. Here's can't forget about the zoanthids here. Some really pretty ones. AOIs mixed in with like Green Bay Packers and radioactive dragon eyes. And what are the orange ones again? Sunny D's. And some Utter Chaos morphs. Slightly different. I always forget about these guys here. There's so many coral in here still. Midori Sunrise Monty. The Beast Monty. And Space Invader Pectina. Okay, so for this part, I'm gonna unplug the protein skimmer. This always looks different because I have a different light under here. It's very purple, so it's gonna make everything look wonky, but I want you guys to see where you can see some bounces down there. I think I got 3 bounces. There should be one more in the cup there. Yep. Some more eclectus. I've spent the better part of 2 days fragging eclectus mushrooms. My back, my hands, every part of my body is sore and raw. But I did it. I cut a bunch of them. And honestly, I have about let's do the fish quickly too. But I have a very high success rate. I'm not bragging, but when I cut the mushrooms, I use the Griffin bandsaw, and I get about a 98% success rate. God, I wish that this would just pick up how beautiful this bubble yum is. Dang. Ugh. Just bugs me. All right, here's Sally. The Tang, can never remember what it's called. There's Bubbles, the blue Tang. Here's Pabu. Pabu was one of the first names that my son ever said. At least it sounded like it, so we called her Pabu. And here's Pedro doing his thing. Cute little bugger. There's Dot. Dot likes to hide. Let's see. There's Butters. So we got Butters, the butterfly fish, Bubbles, the blue tang, and here's Foxy. Yeah, a lot of these names come from the actual name of the fish. That's one of the benefits of having a 3-year-old, is you don't have to think very hard about some of the names. But and then Hawkeye, there he is. He's always sitting on one of the frag racks disturbing the coral. There he is. And then we have Ed and Eddie, who are currently hiding, but they're the two chromies. Oh, there they are. Do I got it? There they are. Ed and Eddie. We did have Ed and Eddie, but Ed, double D, jumped out of the tank. So, sad day for Ed. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. I didn't share a lot of information, just names of corals, and some of the ones that I have. And yeah, holy crap, do I love this tank, and I love this hobby. And man, I love the people in this hobby too. The coral sales that I've made, it's always risky shipping coral, but when people are friendly, like, it makes me want to go the extra mile, on top of me knowing that I'm going to go the extra mile regardless. But it makes me want to, hook them up, help people out. There's always a few people that are so picky, can never make up their mind, so indecisive, and just, no, I changed my mind, or can you, no, and even sometimes after people will pay me. And I've really stayed away from eBay, because eBay charges ridiculous fees and taxes. And I've actually had some really good business just selling to people individually, and maybe some of those people would be willing to share their experience so that others of you might not be hesitant. But I really do my best to take care of you guys. And most of the corals that I sell are way cheaper than what you would pay at like Top Shelf Aquatics. But again, we've talked about this, Top Shelf Aquatics and Worldwide Corals and those bigger vendors, they're so necessary, they're so valuable and important. They sustain the hobby. They keep things moving, and they're so important. I love them, guys. Even if stuff's expensive, I'm not going to complain. I love those guys. I'm going to have a good attitude, but I'm going to give to the hobby what I can give back as well, from one small 120-gallon tank, from my reef to yours. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching. Love you all, and don't give up. Don't quit. Just change the way that you think about your tank. Just have a desire to work hard. Wake up in the morning, say I'm going to work hard, and do it. Say you're going to take care of your tank, and do it. And let's keep a good attitude about it and share that good attitude with others. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. This is Aquatic Bobs out.